Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today I was going to work on a fun project. So do you have a ton of book pages and a ton of digitals? This is just a small portion of what I have, but the idea I have is going to marry the book pages with the digitals to make some fun pockets that can be used pretty much in any journal. So if you'd like to see how this works, stay tuned and we will get this started. All right, so the book that I found is an old Brothers Karamazov by Dostoevsky. I can't say the name. I found it for $5 at a thrift store, and it is from, I think, 1933. This is one of the probably first books I found when I was junk journaling, and one of the main things I looked for was to make sure that the spine was broken, as they say, so I can get stuff out. So I've been working on the center here, getting book pages out. I got this one out, but I'll show you what I do real quick here, just to get a signature out. So I will kind of lightly yank and see where it splits into a round, and try to do a little bit of a lift. Might be hard to see, but do a little bit of a lift until I find a string, and then I'll do a little snip. And these are pretty old, so the strings are easily snipped. And there we go. And then what I do is find the center. There's the center, and I'll get the strings out of there as much as possible. And that's when you start lifting the pages out. So we have a two-sided spread to put into a journal or to use in any way possible. Now, I'm going to put these to the side. I might as well use that one since I got it out. Put this back for future use. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do with these, besides get all as many strings out of there as possible, is I'm going to take these and I'm going to keep them together as, there we go, as one set. And I'm going to glue them together so that they are two page thick. The reason I'm doing that is this is not a very thick paper, so I just want to get it a little stronger. All right. Try to get these apart as gently as possible. There we go. Glue off the edges here. There's some more strings. So depending on the book, each of these signatures, you know, have 3 to 8 probably pages I've seen. This last one is probably the roughest because it has the part that was on the glue. I'm just going to kind of try to brush some of that glue off of there. You can cut it off later also. Oh, there's a fly been bothering me all day today. He is probably on his last leg, as they say, being it is October. Can you believe it's October? I know. All right, so we got that one. And I'm going to do one more on this. And then I got another book I'm going to show you. I'm going to do the same thing. Shoo fly. Okay. All right, so we'll put these aside for now. And I have a second book. It is a smaller version. And this one is also got the broken spine. I haven't dug into this one as much because this one is more of a glued in spine than a sewn in spine. So I kind of have to, even though this book seems to be so much older, oops, it is glued in. So we're going to do our best to rip some pages out. There we go. I like to start sort of in the center too, because then you have a little bit more give to get the book open. All right, so good old Tom Sawyer. Now these, like I said, are not signature, like two-sided. So to glue two pages together, we have to do two separate ones. I'm going to glue those together with that as good as I can get it to go straight. Whoops. Should have tracked down my bigger stick of glue than this little one, but I did not. All right, let's do one more on this. Try not to rip the edges too badly. Now this book is definitely old and definitely weathered. This one I actually found in a Friends of the Library sale for like 50 cents. If you have a library that's local to you, look on their Facebook page and see if they've got book sales, because they're a good place to find random things, that's for sure. And they're usually trying to get rid of them. They're not the best shape, but for what we want to use them for, they work just fine. Okay, we'll put those to the side and let's get started. Let's see, these are the ones I glued together. All right, what should I do here? Somehow took an extra page. Okay, those are the ones that are glued together. All right, so obviously these, I'll start with these. These are a little bit big for an actual journal, so I'm going to cut them down, rip them down, however you want to call it, to be a little bit more of a normal size. Okay. Now these I can definitely save to stamp. Maybe not that one with the names, but stamp these with words, numbers to make tags. So we will put that in the save pile. All right, so let's go ahead and just rip these down. Okay, well that just ripped poorly. I'm gonna rip that a little farther. There we go. All right, let's rip one more here. Okay. do is we're gonna make these into pockets, and we're gonna take digitals. So we're gonna start with a pretty digital, and we're gonna go ahead and rip it down to a shoe fly. All right, let's get rid of the bottom here. Okay, so what I'm planning on doing is a little bit better. We'll rip that in so it is the same size as this. Okay. All right, so now we have a digital that is approximately the same size as this front piece. And we are going to go ahead and fold this corner down and glue this down. And there we go. So we are going to make this to be the pocket. We're going to glue it on its 3 sides like you would a pocket. And there you go. Now if you wanted to glue that into your journal, you can also make it a side tuck as well as a pocket. We can go ahead and round that just to make it look a little nicer. I like this kind of rough edge at the bottom, does not bother me at all. If I felt like it, I also could have put a little circle divot in there, but I think it's pretty straightforward that that is a pocket. So there you go, old book pages, pretty digitals. Let's make another one. All right, so we don't have to use necessarily a bird. We can use more plain stuff. So let's see what we got here. Let's see. Can I use part of this? This would be really pretty. Okay. All right, so this is can't move the paper. There we go. It's like sticking to it. All right, so basically I'm just trying to leave it so I have a bit of a border of the book page behind it. Hopefully that's straight. Ooh, pretty good. And yeah, I think I'll do this bottom part here. Okay. All right, so we're gonna fold this back. I don't want to fold too much. Get rid of that pretty flower. Yeah. Okay, so it is gonna go like that. And we will glue that on. All right, so we're gonna probably, in this video, go ahead and mass make a whole bunch of these. I'm not sure if we're gonna get to decorating any of these. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you'd like to see how this works out, go ahead and click that surprise the surprise button, the subscribe button. Well, it could be a surprise. Oh, that is beautiful. Click the I love it. Click the subscribe button and the thumbs up button so you can see future videos on how we go about finishing this up. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to round this. It looks pretty weak. Yeah, I think we're going to have to round it with scissors. There we go. Cute. All right. All right, let's take this last one here that I've pre-cut out and do something a little darker. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Now you definitely could, so I'm just gluing these right now onto the page, but you definitely could take it and sew these down afterwards. That would be really cute. I might do that when I get to the decorating part of this. But you definitely do not have to do that, but it would be very cute. All right, so we're gonna fold this down. Get a little bit bigger on this one. And I think I'm gonna cut that a little bit different, make it a little variation on it. All right, so let's get some glue. I was like, where did that come from? Oh yeah, I cut the corner. And let's glue it on the page. Okay, I like that number sticking out the bottom. That's fun. At the bottom of the page, a little rough. Did I put glue over here? Appears I did not. Okay, tell me I put glue on the wrong. Oh no, okay. I thought I put glue here. All right, so will it? It will. Yeah, cute. This would be a nice bird or something on there. That'd be very cute. Okay, so we got those. Now let's see what we can do with our smaller ones. Now I had all those smaller. I was working on the collage cards because I'm not sure I want to get rid of that edging because that color is so nice, but I don't know if these fall prints are going to do it justice because they are, as you would say, very similar in color and a little small. Let's see. All right, let's go with this. And we're going to go ahead and do it backwards. Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, so we need to chop this bottom off. So we're going to fold this back, glue it down, and glue this down. Now you definitely don't have to use the older book pages. You got some cast-offs from actually glue books. That would definitely work too. Take two of your glue book pages and glue them together. I like that beigeish color on here. It definitely adds a bit of whimsy to it. I really doubt this is going to work, but yet I keep trying. Probably didn't help that I don't think it was glued together right there, but there we go. Okay, Now this is a bit crooked, so we're going to pretend that it's not. There we go. Yeah, cute. Okay. Now, we can make a shorter page with this. Doesn't have to go all the way to the tippy top. I'm gonna just straighten this edge out just a little bit. All right, I think I'm gonna balance it in the middle, leave a little bit of border on the bottom. I think first I'm gonna go ahead and ink this a little. I don't like the way it ripped with the white showing. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Why do I keep forgetting one side of this? I don't know. But I'm not gluing that. I'm thinking, am I accidentally gluing that? But I am not. Yeah, that's pretty. All right, let's see if we can glue a couple more pages together. Do a couple more of these. So if you watch my videos regularly, you probably know the saga of my son went on vacation. And he did get a hold of us late last night that he was finally there. And sent a picture today of someplace they went hiking up in one of the national parks. And it is just beautiful. Just gorgeous. Like, I'm not sure. Like, how do you, I'm sure you can't even describe how good it looks, but, well, this could be fun. Yeah, as I texted him back when he did it, I was like, it's kind of like we went to, years ago, we went to California and saw the redwood forests, and you just can't describe how they look. The pictures just don't do it justice, I guess we'd call it. So I said that to him. I'm like, I bet the pictures just don't truly do it justice. Let's rip a little bit more off of this side. So, but they seem to be having fun. So I told my husband, I'm like, nice to be young. Do those kind of adventures. Okay, all right, so we're gonna rip the bottom off, right about there. Okay, fold this back just a bit. Yeah, so this was a page from an almanac, stuff that I found, I believe. So this is kind of, You know what I forgot to do? Forgot to tear this down. So we're gonna have to probably tear that down some more. So this is how big. This is, yeah, definitely bigger than a page. That is 7 inches by 9. So this is what, 5.5? 5 by 7, that'll work. Okay, so 5 by 7. All right, I want to keep that, so we will get rid of that. And that, okay. All right, that still works. Okay. Yeah, so he said, I did it again. I gotta stop yapping and gluing. He said he's got lots of pictures to show us when he gets back home, so I look forward to seeing them. Okay. Even though there was a slight hiccup, still worked. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if I can do that again without causing too much of a problem. Now, I think what I'm going to do, since I know I'm going to rip it down to where the words are, I'm just going to throw glue where the words are. And like I said, then we'll save these for word strips. I also try to look in this. Oh, don't rip wrong. Wait. Oh, goodness me. I also like to look in this book when there's pages. As I see one here like this, I will not use that for it. I save that to back tags. Yeah, save that to back some tags. All right, so can I salvage this? I bet I can. Still make a nice pocket, a little more than 4. Yeah, that'll still work. Okay. I don't think I want to use that. That could be fun. You can tell these are, a lot of these digitals I've torn into for layering on top of tags and such. Yeah, we're going to do it that way so that when I fold, I don't get rid of that. Little faux pas on the ripping. We will throw a little ink on there and do that. Okay. Probably shouldn't be using these as glue spots, but yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, look at me remembering to do the third side. Oops. Ooh. Okay, gotta be careful with that glue. It sticks fast, but it still decides to slip a little. Okay. Yeah, that works out nice. Okay, well, I think you got the hang of that. And I definitely think I'm just gonna make this two-part video where I will decorate these in a future video. I still want to decorate my postcards that I made with the fall, so maybe I'll do that as a dual one, double decorating. So, all right, so I'm going to show you what we made. There we go. Okay, I'll show you what we made, and we'll go from here. Okay, so, oops. Hit the camera, sorry. All right, so here's the first one I made with the birds. Very cute. And here's one with the black and white almanac page. Very versatile. This one has floral on it. Never rounded the edge on that, but that's okay. I like the darkness of it. I love this one. The colors on there match the background. And this is very cool. I like the green, very nice. Beautiful floral. And then the last one we did with more floral. So, yeah, I think those are great. So, like I said earlier, if you got extra book pages, extra digitals, nice way to go ahead and make some pockets. So, that is going to be it for me today. If you liked the video, a thumbs up would be awesome. Also, subscribe to the channel so you can see me working on these and get them decorated. That's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much, and as usual, have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.